I'm Sophie. I started out my career in fashion PR, and following that I went into an organisation that helps women who are living on state benefit to set up a business using their skills and talents so that they can earn a livelihood and come out of debt. And it was there that I first had a desire awakened in me to one day set up and run my own business. In the first couple of days when we arrived, we spent a lot of time looking at what we bring to a team as individuals and learning about our strengths and our unique character. And that was really helpful for me because whilst I already knew that I very much see the world through people and understanding people and drawing people out, it was really helpful to know the areas where I am not as strong, and therefore when building a team, the kind of people that I need to come around me. It was really helpful for me to understand people that are quite different from me and to learn to value them and be able to draw them out and let them be all that they can be as well within a team. So I really found that valuable. Today we did an exercise where there were questions laid out on the floor, and we walked around and stood at each question one at a time and had to answer it. And it led us on a process which one by one made us address some of the things that are holding us back and stopping us from taking steps. And for me, that was a really helpful process because some of the things that came up were fear of failing or getting it wrong, fear of looking silly or wasting money and time, allowing other doors to shut whilst I was spending time doing that. And by the time I'd walked around the room and come out of the process, I felt like every excuse that I'd had been addressed and really processed out, but was no longer there. I didn't have any more excuses. And so I now feel really empowered and encouraged to take some of the first steps. When I was first working in the fashion industry, every morning on my way into work, I would walk past this one man who was homeless, and I often would stop to have breakfast with him, a little coffee and a croissant. And then I'd go into my job every day that was to make rich people richer and to work with beautiful, extravagant things. And the conflict really started to raise questions in my mind, and I began to get really restless with that. And at that point, that's when I left and started to do something with small businesses and with those that were trapped in cycles of poverty. Everything we're learning is being built upon the foundation of community and understanding each other and valuing each other and respecting who everyone is as individuals. It feels like the greatest privilege to be here, listening to Simon and Mike talk about their heart for radical generosity is utterly inspiring, and they have invested so much of their time and their love and their energy and resources into us this week. They've poured so much into us. They've pulled together contacts and connections that they both have to come and spend their time giving to us and teaching us, and it is such an invaluable experience.
Sometimes the night seems so long,